y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Daisy Budgets, and in today's video we are going to be cash stuffing our savings challenges. So I am so excited to jump right into that. I do have my cash pouch right here inside my gorgeous little cash tray. How freaking cute is that? If you guys didn't catch my last video, this was from Savings with Grace. I'm going to have her linked down in the description for anyone who is interested in, because I mean, come on. Who wouldn't be interested? This is so freaking cute. Okay, so we're going to start off with a quick cash count. So today, into challenges, we are going to be cash stuffing $584. So we're just going to give this a quick count to ensure that we indeed have that amount. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 2, 3, and 4. $584, which is correct. So I'm just going to set this money up really quickly. Okay, so today we're going to start off a little differently. We're going to start with my 100 envelope challenge. I am going to give it a little extra loving this week. So I tried to aim for 200 every week, but I just kind of do what I can when I can. If I can't do the 200, I don't beat myself up about it. It's not that serious. I do exactly what I said. I do what I can when I can with no pressure. Okay, so today it's actually going to be receiving $300. So we're going to fill in slot 26, 27, and 28. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I do have my trusty dusty ruler this time around. It makes it so much easier. I'm so grateful for the subscriber who told me about it, because it's such a time saver, or like an awesome hack. Okay, so now we got 27, and let's do 28. So if I can do more, I do more, and if I can't, I just do what I can. Okay, boom. So now we have 26, 27, and 28 filled in. So let's go ahead and cross off our tracker. Okay, so 26, 27, and 28. So that means we have $2,800 saved in here so far. Our goal is to get to $10,000 by June of next year. So we have plenty of time still. And that is it today for my 100 envelope challenge. Okay, so moving on into my challenge binder. Okay, we're going to start off with our roll the dice. So let me just get everything set up. Okay, so my little ghosty dice tower is also from Savings with Grace, if you are interested. And all of the challenges and envelopes that you see in this video are from my shop, and I'm going to have both linked in the description. I also have a discount code there for you guys, so make sure that you take advantage of that. Okay, so let's start off. I allocated $24 to go towards this challenge, and my goal is going to be to get as close to that as possible without going over. But if I go over, it's not really that serious. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our first roll. We have 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if you can see that. So we have 7. I always like to use my calculator just to keep track, because I will forget. I'll forget my place. I'll forget what I rolled last. So that's a 7. So we're going to keep going. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7 again. Okay, so another 7. So we are at 14. So I'm just gonna wing it. I'm going to roll. Okay, so we have 12. Of course we have 12, right? Okay, so we did go over by $2. It's not that serious. That is totally fine. Let me mark down 12 right here on my tracker. So we have to give it a total of $26. So 20, 25, and 26. Let's add this into the pile. Okay, so now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 185, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, and 95. $195. Okay, so moving on into For the Love of Coffee. Let's see, I think I'm going to do this one over here at the end. Okay, so we scratched a 10. So let's go ahead and give it $10. So now it has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Okay, moving on to Piece of Cake. With this card, the most I will scratch is $25, so anywhere from 5 to 25. And I think I'm going to scratch this one right here. Okay, so I scratched a 15. So we're gonna go ahead and give it the $15, a 10, and a 5. So now it has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, and 15. $115. Okay. Moving on to Pay Me in Pizza. I'm going to do this one up here. Okay, so I scratched off 25. Pay Me in Pizza saves $200, and you scratch anywhere between $10 and $30. So today we scratched 25. So let's go ahead and add that. 20 and a 5. So now it has 20, 40, 50, and 5. Okay, I do have this listed on my list of challenges to stuff today. However, the only reason why I'm hesitant is because I kind of want to try and finish up all of my challenges by the end of the year. And we're in September, October, November, December. So we have a little over 3 months to go. And I'm wondering if I can do that. You know what? I'm just going to try to do as much as I can before the end of the year. And if I don't finish a challenge, I know it's going to like trigger me that I'm not finished with a challenge. But even if I don't, it's not a big deal. I'll just start it over for the next year. Like I'll close it out and just start a bunch of fresh challenges for the new year. So we're just going to try to do what we can here. So I'm going to go ahead and scratch off this one right here. The Sweet Watermelon Savings saves $300, and you scratch anywhere between $15 and $45. Okay, so we scratched off 25. So a 20 and a 5. So that is my last 20. Okay, so moving on into my building the bag challenges. We left off in November. And so let's see. So each row is 55, 55, and 55 is 110. So we're going to go ahead and do 2 rows. And I'm going to give it $110. Okay, so I colored in those 2 rows. There we go. I gave it the $110 already. So now we have a total of 100, 150, 165. So $165 saved here so far. Okay, and that is it today for this challenge binder. Okay, so moving on into my double-sided challenge cards. I am currently only working on one in here right now, and that is my Spooky Savings. So we're going to do a scratch side and we're going to do a check off side. Make sure you guys that you have your holiday cards ordered. Order them ASAP because the holidays are right around the corner, you guys. So for right now, I'm just working on this one. But come October, I'm going to start working on this one. Let's go ahead and scratch off this one down here. Okay, so we scratched off 16. The 16 that we scratched off, and let's see what can we do back here. Let's do a ghosty for $10. So let's check off this little ghosty. So that should be $26, which it is. Let's go ahead and put this away and add the $26. So we'll do 10, 20, 25, and 26. So far, we've been able to save 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So $245 saved here so far. Okay, and that is it today for my double-sided challenge cards. Okay, you guys, so we still have some money here. We have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. We still have a ton of singles. So I definitely know what I'm going to do with those dollar bills. I'm going to add them into my dollars and daisies. Gonna have to condense this soon. There's gonna be a condensing video coming out very soon, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Let's see, how many dollar bills do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So today we're gonna be coloring in 12 daisies. Okay, so I totally lost track. I can't remember if I colored in 11 or 12 because I don't remember where I left off. Okay, anyway, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, I will count this once. I'll probably end up counting this actually during the condensing because I'm gonna definitely have to condense all these dollar bills. Okay. Let's see. I have 10, 20, 30, $35. What do I want to do with the $35? Let's see. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my low priority, and gift giving is going to get it. I have my grandson's birthday coming up next month in October. So I want to make sure that I have enough for that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65. $165 here so far. Let me just update my tracker. Oh, and you guys, I didn't even mention my son had another baby, so I have 2 grandbabies now. How exciting. Okay, so 9, 12, and this was, what I say, 35, and that makes it 165, 165. So yeah, you guys, I'm a grandmother again. So he has another boy, Matthew. So still no granddaughters, but that's okay. I love my boys. Okay, and that is it today for this binder. Okay, you guys, so we made it to the end of today's video. And if you made it this far and haven't already done so, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a new video. And leave me a baby emoji down in the comments so that I know that you made it this far into the video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.